In. Oh, well, the rain has stopped. The sun is out. It's about 50, 51 degrees here. The birds are singing. And I'm back to give you my day 8 update. Hope I got that number right. But I think it's number 8. The days that I've been little by little working on my yard. And each day I'm showing you a spot before I tackle it. And then the next day I show you after what I've done. And then I also preview for the following day the messy part I'm going to clean today. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping that the chat works today. Yesterday the chat wasn't working. I just saw somebody pop up, so that means it's working. Okay, who's this? Uh, Sarah. Sarah, Tina, I caught you live. Yes, you did. You caught me live, and thankfully the chat's working today. And Charlotte, I have no idea why the chat didn't work yesterday. Not a clue. Everything, the settings looked right. I went back and checked them. They said all chat should show. YouTube glitch, I guess, which we know happens quite a bit. Laura, you're the sweetest. No matter what I look like, Lori says I look pretty. Okay. Uh, Wanda, good morning. Hi, Galena. And Liz, on my way to work, wishing I was in the yard. Oh boy, I'm so glad to be retired. I paid my dues. I worked hard a long time. But I'm enjoying being retired and doing this as I am able. Let's see, Sarah, I love your braids. Yeah, easy way to throw my hair back. So, hello, Grandma, says Anna. Hello, Anna. Glad to have you here. Now, I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to go live twice. I'm going to go live now to show you my update, my daily update that I'm trying to do every single day. And then around 10:30, 11ish, I'm going to go live in my kitchen and I'll be making banana bread using the Dining on a Dime cookbook, Tara's cookbook. So on my Facebook page, Susie Bandana, if you're not a member there, look down below. The link is there. But it's Susie Susie space Ban space Dana Dana space. That's the only way I could get it in there. If you go there, I have a list of the ingredients I'm going to use to make the banana bread. And then if you want to bake along with me, if you're home and can do that, or even if you have Tara's book, pull it out and we'll make the bread together. That's going to be 10:30, 11ish whenever I get it all together. I'll go live and do that. So I'll see you then. Now let me check a few more comments before I show you what I did. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, same thing. Sarah and Anna. I'm going to mow the yard for the first time today. My husband did that a couple days ago, mowed our front lawn for the first time this spring. It's pouring rain in Alabama today. Yeah, we had that the last couple of days. We had quite a bit of rain. Okay, it's 13:56 on my side. What time do you have there now? Golly, I don't know. I don't have a watch on me, and I don't think my time shows when I'm in this mode, but I'm guessing around 9 a.m. somewhere around there. Uh, Smallwood Homestead. Good morning from Gypsy. Good morning, Smallwood. Let's see, Sarah May. Are you adding nuts to your banana bread? I do. I love nuts, but of course that's optional. People can put them in or leave them out. 8:57. Oh, okay, Sarah. 8:57. Yeah, that's probably what it is here. I'm in Eastern Time, USA. So, because we're in Maryland. Okay, I'm going to pick the camera up. I love nuts also. Yeah, some people unfortunately love them and can't have them. Now, do you remember what I showed you yesterday that I was going to do. I brought you over to that area where my greenhouse had been blown to smithereens, and everything in it was everywhere. Uh, and I have a big mess to clean up there. Well, I made quite a dent in it. I think you'll be impressed. I worked hard on it. It's not done yet. The new greenhouse is not up, but I did do a lot of work in that space that was such a mess. So I'll check the last few comments and then pick you all up and we'll go over there. Same time zone here, says Sarah. Okay, Anna. Thank you, Sarah. Hello to everyone. Good morning, says Valerie. Good morning, Valerie. Okay. All right, I'm going to pick you all up and we're going to go take a look at what I did yesterday. Turn the camera around. There we go. And we'll walk through my fruit tree orchard. You see my cherry blossoms are coming out. And over here, ta-da! That's the area that you saw yesterday with the greenhouse all blown to pieces. So I got the greenhouse all taken apart. I broke down all the tubular legs that were holding the greenhouse up. So I cleaned from this end to the tree. I didn't clean beyond the tree yet. So all this area here, I've cleaned out. And that took quite a while. Raked it all up, pulled some weeds, and got rid of all the junk and put the containers that were still usable away. So that's what I did. And now I have to tell you what I'm going to do for tomorrow. I guess for tomorrow, what I should do, meaning I'll work on it today, is this other side over here. It's going to be a little difficult because this is where I've been dumping my branches. Because we use the branches for the fire pit. So I need to get them laid out better and rake up all these leaves. I usually like to put potatoes in over here because they don't need a whole lot of sun. And over there are my compost bins. You've heard me mention those. Well, I've got 2 compost bins over there. And that compost there is finished except for the leaves that fell on top of it, of course. And then this compost bin has a little bit in it too. But all those piles I'm making in the yard, they're going to be dumped there in those bins after I remove all the good stuff and put it on my garden beds. So for tomorrow, I'm going to attempt to clean up this side area, rake it all out, pull up the weeds, and get my brush and sticks and limbs that I need to save broken down in a better manner so they're not laying all over the place. So that's my next bite I'm going to take out of my yard. And this tree here is the one I said always gets lovely blossoms on it every year, but that's all it does. And they're just dying off now. I don't know if it's a weeping cherry or some kind of ornamental shrub or something, but it's not worth keeping. I'm going to cut it down or have my husband saw it down, and then I'll have more room back here to do the things I need to do. You know, there are some things you want in your yard, but you don't want them in full view. So behind my shed, this is my shed here. Behind my shed is a good place. And some people think it's strange that I put my greenhouse back here, but if you look at that sun, it goes right overhead. I don't know if I can get it for you, but the sun goes right overhead in a track right here because we're so far east, and it does shine behind my shed. So I can put my greenhouse here, it's out of the way, and yet it gets sun. So that's a good thing. And this little tree, I don't know if I showed you this or not. This is a teeny tiny apple. It's a Winochi, early Winochi apple. And I put it in maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Hasn't grown much, hasn't gotten any blossoms. So I'm just waiting on that. Maybe next year. But it's greening out. It's alive. Maybe next year it'll give me something. And right here, that's bee balm. That plant there is bee balm. So they get flowers, and the butterflies and the bees love it. So, and again, here's some pretty cherry blossoms on my Montmorency cherry. And there's so many more buds coming. Can you see all those buds? Here, I'm going to hold my tripod up high, get you up to the top of the tree. Can you see all those buds? There's so many buds on this tree. So I'm hoping I'll get some good cherries this year. All right. Now I'm going to sit down again and read the rest of the comments. If I turn the camera around, there, okay. I'll walk back over here. There's a robin. Oh, you can't see it. It's on the other end. All right, hang on. Don't get seasick. Take your Dramamine. All right. Let me sit down again. So I can see what y'all wrote here. Let me go back to where I left off. Okay, same time zone here. All right, nuts. Good morning. Laura says good morning to Anna. Looks great. You have been busy. I have been busy. Oh boy, I am so out of shape after sitting around all winter crocheting and sewing and cooking that I had to take a lot of breaks, and I was winded. You know, I'd work a while and I was really winded and had to, but that's good for me. I got to build up my stamina. Deb, I want to do what Susie is doing, but I'm purging my house, tired of the clutter. Oh, I need to do that too. I need to do that too. Oh, I see somebody saying hi to Mama. Hello, is Sharon here? Hello, Mama Grits. Or is that who I just read? Nope. Let's see. I'm in Alabama. Looks like the bottom is about to fall out here. Not sure what that means. Been raining for 2 days here in southern Illinois. There she is. Yeah, she says, yay, I caught you. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. I'm glad you caught me. Waiting for rain this morning, says Deb. Almost here. Yep. Okay, if I missed your comment, you can post it again and I might catch it at the end. What do you do with your branches? Do you compost or burn them or use them for something else? Okay, for my branches, I do several things with them. If they're nice and straight and long, I can use them to hold plants up, and I've done that. I do want to make more hugelkultur beds, and you need branches and twigs to make hugelkultur beds. And the next ones I make, instead of digging like I did for these, I'm hoping to just pile stuff on top of the ground, like a wall, a hump, and put the twigs and leaves and everything all mixed up together there so they can start composting down. And of course, ideally, you need to dump soil all over it. And that's the problem. If I don't dig, I don't have the soil. But I want to try it that way. So I might buy some bags of soil and make some short hugelkultur beds and dump soil on top after I build them up with the twigs and the leaves. And the other thing we do, I've got a fire pit here, and when the family gathers around, we need things to burn. So, we sort things out, and the ones that are good for burning, we'll use that. So yeah, we use it up. We use it up. I hate pulling you close, but I have to in order to see. Okay, I wanted to go to, hi darling, I've been missing you. I don't know if she's talking to me or not, but hi darling. I'm using mine as compost, and the longer ones I'm using for English wattle fits for my compost pile. Yeah, that's excellent. That's a lot of work too. I've thought about that. I just haven't gotten my. I tried doing it in a small area before, and it just was so time consuming. I had so many other things to do. I didn't finish it. I wanted to go to the farmers market today. We'll see. Now, we are going to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the first weekend in May. And I'm looking forward to that. I might even start hiding some more of my little treasure packets along the way. And when we're up in Lancaster and put some clues in, maybe some people will find them there. I haven't heard from anybody the other ones I hid. So that was disappointing. But the gist of that is I take little um, zippy bags and I put seeds packets in it and either a pair of gardening gloves or a bandana and my little bandana grandma card with all my contact information on it and a little note that says, "Congratulations if you found this. Enjoy its contents and take a picture of the bag and post it on either my Facebook page or my email, and your name will be entered to a drawing where you can have your choice of a bandana mug or a bandana t-shirt or a bandana handmade crocheted slippers or my mittens I make or an apron." So I think that's a pretty good deal. And I was hoping people would find them. I've been leaving clues. I tell where I leave them, sometimes with easy clues, sometimes just straight out saying, go look here. And yet I hid five of them going down to Tennessee. Haven't heard back on one of them yet. So, but I'll try it again in Pennsylvania when we go up there. And we're going to go to flea markets, and I'm hoping to get some good videos and let you see my treasures I get. And I'm also hoping to go back to my favorite fabric outlet and maybe get some better footage there so you can see where I shop for my fabrics up there. Oh, Sharon said, yes, it was me she was missing. Bless your heart, Sharon. It is a lot of work. Yeah, the wattle fencing. That's, if you don't know, that's where you take the long twigs, soft ones, sapling type twigs, and you weave them in and out to make a tight weave, and you use it as fencing, like low fencing around flower beds. And if you weave it tight enough, you can even hold back dirt with it, like borders for beds. Hi, you will be getting mail maybe today. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Cool. I'll send my honey over to the. I'll send him a note at work and tell him to stop at the post office on his way back. Do you have bandana grandma bandanas? I would love one. I'm getting some made. The ones I put in the packet so far are just plain bandanas, but I'm gonna have a bandana made that has. Let's see. I love Bandana Grandma on YouTube, and I also was thinking about having Bandana Grandma with Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 on it because that's my favorite scripture verse. I want to have some of those made up. Love your video, says Sarah. Thank you, honey. It's come to your house, I think. Oh, okay. Uh, I didn't know you had my address, but okay. If it went to Cape St. Clair Road, that's the post office box. And it says sweet 622, I think. That's the post office box. What happened was, if you write post office box 622 and then you put the street address, which, see, our post office that we go to, we have to drive to it, is a little one, and it has a street address and a post office box. And some places won't ship there if it has a post office box and a street address both. So they told me to change it to Suite 622 and then it'll go. Crazy. Uh, Laura, okay, Laura's buying a mug and an apron, and she said she'll send off the money order today. Okay, honey. It's whatever you have on your channel. Yeah, that's my post office box, but it says suite. It's not my home address. Good morning, Elena Petrovich. Good morning. I think I might have messed it up. Uh, I don't know. It'll probably get there if you put the street address in. So we'll see. Let's see. Is there anything I want to check? Oh, those of you who just came on, I'm gonna go live again in a few minutes in the kitchen. Well, between 10:30 and 11 probably, and I'll be making banana bread with Tara's recipe. And if you look on my Facebook page, all the ingredients are there. So if you want to gather in the ingredients and cook along with me, you can. It's a nice day here. It's a beautiful day here. I might even take my nap on the porch this afternoon. If I feel the need for a nap, which many times I do, I don't sleep long at night. I might just change that bedding on the porch and take my first nap out there today. I love it. I like that you do these live shows weekday mornings. I can watch before work. Great start to my day. Oh, that's great. Okay. See, Mama Grits. I almost fainted the other day watching a replay. You looked like you were belly down on the ground. I wouldn't have been able to get up. That's how I do a lot of my gardening. My beds are rounded like this. And I usually, it's instead of bending the whole time I'm gardening, it's easier for me to just get down on my side, lay on my side, and work my garden bed. Yeah, I can get up and down okay. I mean, it takes me, you know, a few moans and groans, but I can do it. And yeah, I had a couple of people comment on that. Bandana Gramma is a very relaxed gardener. She lays down in her beds. And I do. So I think Ruth Stout and I would get along well. She's a very relaxed gardener too. If you've ever seen